So this is an opinion of mine that I think I'm probably alone in. A lot of people probably don't feel the way I do, but this is just how I feel about the way ESO is, and especially in regards to PvP, because I think that's where most of the complaints about the game come from, as far as I can tell. And one of the main issues or things that people are clamoring for is more PvP content. And to be honest, um, I, I I I don't really know if there's a lot of need for more. Uh, Granted, I've only been playing since Somerset. That's when I had came into the game. Even though I was aware of it well before that, I remember when the game was first being shown off. Um, but at the time, that's when I started getting into modding Skyrim. So that that delayed my transition from Skyrim to ESO. But eventually, I got tired of modding Skyrim and I got into ESO. But and so yeah, that was just after Morrowind and um, or was it just after Clockwork City? That's what I mean. Yeah, after Clockwork City and as Somerset was being released, I got into it. So the thing is, um, for me, I think what is a bigger issue is the lack of, I would say, viability in off-meta builds. Now, I know not everything should be viable. I'm not, because you can't really balance everything without ruining the game. But there are definitely some things in the game that are impossible to compete with if you don't play the meta or if you don't play what the meta becomes based on what broken set combination is released. And of course, there are people out there who are dedicated to finding the most broken set combinations. And once they put those builds out there, then if you don't play um, to beat or to compete with that set combination, you're just not going to have a whole lot of fun. So, but for people like me, I just enjoy off meta builds, and that's all I really want to do. And so, it just if I can just be able to compete or be viable with off meta builds, that's fine with me. Because I like to, I almost treat the game like a sandbox where what I want to, or what I imagine, if I like, let's say if I imagine, um, like a, let's just say, oh, I was, I was thinking of a orc, right? Actually, I had already created the character and I had started leveling the character already. But this was an orc who used primarily magic skills and mostly weapon skills. So that was mostly destruction staff and mostly restoration staff skills. And and it was going to be sort of a I guess I was going to role play it as sort of a mage's guild character, maybe a rogue mage's guild character, but basically a character that uses primarily just weapon skills. The issue with that is though is that class skills are pretty important, and a lot of the passives don't even really um, help your weapon skills out as much. Some of them don't, at least. And so you really kind of get pigeonholed into playing a certain way, and it's really those limitations that bother me the most because I would just like to play anything that I can imagine and just have fun with it, but it doesn't quite work out. So yeah, expanding those options for me would be a huge thing. Um, of course, some more battlegrounds would be nice. Some more um, a change to Cyrodiil. Cyrodiil needs a complete overwork, in my opinion. A lot of that area is wasted. Some instance-based PvP would be better, and that might reduce some of the performance problems as well. But I don't know. For me, I guess the characters that I play are the bigger deal than more than where I play or the type of game that I play, like the type of PvP battleground or whatever. I think my options in creating a character is a bigger deal for me, and I would just like. I think that's just where I personally have my biggest issue and my biggest desire, because I know it takes some guts to play, in my opinion at least, some of these off meta builds, knowing that you're going to get beat by the stronger ones. So excuse the interruptions I've been having. So if you think I sound kind of disjointed, disconnected, yeah, I've had some interruptions, but um, that's pretty much it. Just more ability to play, really truly play as you want. That would make the game much more fun for me. And um, regardless of what other people do, playing their meta builds, I'm still going to experiment and things like that with it. So that's just me. So anyway, y'all, thanks for watching.